right now on Chronicle in high definition.
Next question, who are the bigger cyber bullies, girls or boys? The answer when Chronicle returns in just 70 seconds.
Up next, a 16-year-old survival guide.
I was surprised that a lot of victims were also bullies.
"11-year-old Carl Walker Hoover took his own life after months of ruthless bullying. 15-year-old Phoebe Prince of South Hadley chose the same way out from her torment. Not all bullying leads to suicide, but it always causes a world of pain, says 16-year-old Brigitte Berman of Dover.
Well, for me, that was, in middle school.
Berman's worst moment came when she was in 8th grade.
It's like when you walk in the lunchroom, there's nowhere for you to sit. And I went to the bathroom to eat. I felt really ostracized. I felt like there was nowhere for me to sit. And I think every single person's had a day like that and a moment like that.
Berman figured out she was right when she posted a survey online about bullying and received answers from kids all over the country.
Pretty much everybody said they had been a victim. But then when it turned around, we asked questions, maybe turn the situation around. You're in the lunchroom. Are you going to invite the person sitting alone to sit with you, even if your friends don't like them? A lot of people, they weren't so right away, yes, of course I will. It was kind of opposite situation. So I was surprised that a lot of victims were also bullies, but they didn't know it.
Berman turned her information into a book, Dory Witt's Guide to Surviving Bullies. It is written as Dory's Journal, with the character giving tips to victims.
What are the worst kinds of things kids say to each other now?
Calling people gay or lesbian, because in their mind that's the meanest thing they can say. And I know my own sister suffered from that in cyberbullying. People were calling her a lesbian. And it's frustrating because it's not something that you should use to insult people.
Bullying is an age-old problem that's growing even worse. Why? Blame modern technology. Cyberbullying is a whole new way for kids to terrorize each other 24/7. Dr. Elizabeth Englander is director of the Massachusetts Aggression Reduction Center at Bridgewater State College. In her research, Englander found that cyberbullying occurs at higher rates than traditional bullying, and that girls tend to be the victims more often than boys.
Boys are more likely to go to gaming sites, and so they tend to go to sites where they're playing sort of a structured game with other kids. Girls tend to, and you don't really have the structure there. What they're doing there is they're chatting, or they're gossiping, or they're spreading rumors. And the rumor mill came out over and over again as the #1 issue, online issue.
Englander says 90% of children who are cyberbullied never report it. She suggests parents talk to their kids about cyberbullying and says schools should get involved.
They can say to all the kids involved, we just want you to know that we're aware of what's going on online, and we may not be disciplining you right now because what you did was done at home, but if anything happens at school, then you're under our jurisdiction, and we are watching.
Another powerful tool, says Englander, educating kids to disable bullies. In her book, Brigitte Berman calls this group correction.
There's a group of people, and you get together and you say to whoever's bullying, stop it. And it works because a lot of times, as we know, bullies can be popular. So if you take away the popularity and you turn it on them, then they realize they have to change, or else they're not going to have any more friends.
Research shows education works best when it starts early. Today, Brigitte Berman is visiting her alma mater, the Chickering School in Dover, where she's speaking to the 3rd grade.
Close your eyes and think about a time when maybe they physically bullied you, or they verbally bullied you. Now, raise your hand, keep your eyes closed, if you've ever been the one who has felt these type of bullying and had your feelings hurt. Now, open your eyes and look around. Keep your hands up. Look at almost everybody's hands are up.
For a kid who's dealing with a bully, what would be your top 3 tips?
I'd say my top tip is to definitely try using group correction. My second would be, remember that you are important. Your life is important. And you are a great person no matter what anyone says about you. And then my last would be, True friends like you for who you are.
It's actually rare at the Millis Middle School to find anybody sitting alone.
That's thanks to a student leadership program the school instituted, really attacking the problem head on. They trained 75 kids to, one, confront the bullies, and two, if they see another child sitting alone, to invite them to join them, and that little bit made a huge difference.